Hey guys, I just wanted to share a little bit about me. It's quite a vulnerable share, to be honest, but I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. Because have I been the parent who is just finding their way, struggling through, almost through the dark, letting their moods affect how they parent? Yeah, I've been that person, I've been there. Have I been the parent who's embarrassed by their child because when he was little he couldn't sit still? I'm not sure he can sit still now, but I've kind of accepted him. And that's part of my growth, not his. So I used to go out for coffee with friends, lovely friends who had lovely children, and they'd say, let's meet at Costa, and I'd go, oh God, no. Because meeting at Costa meant that they'd sit down with their children, and their children, toddlers, would have their juice and a little snack, and they'd sit really nicely, and they'd wait for their mums to finish their snack. And there was me with my coffee and my small child who would not sit still, running around the cafe, while I tried not to chase him, but kind of had to keep him safe. So there's me running around like a completely crazy person, sweating, wishing I could just drink my coffee while it's hot, and just not being able to. And it was so hard being that parent because it didn't feel fair. So the second somebody said to me, let's meet in Costa, I said, oh, let's get Costa and then let's meet at the play place, because there I knew he'd be safe and I could have some time with my friends. And so that's what we did, and that worked for me. But it took me a while to work out that I could request that and ask for that, because I knew what I needed and what my child needed. So it was really interesting that my relationship with my child hasn't always been the way it is now. There have been times, I'm about to go through a tunnel in case it gets dark, there have been times when I've thought, oh my goodness, what am I doing? This is crazy. And there's been times when he was younger that I wanted to hide in a dark place, this is appropriate, and hide and go and lock myself in the bathroom and wish that his dad would come home sometime soon. But then I saw the light, and I knew that if I accepted him for who he was, for who he is, then we could start to get on. And through my research, through my readings, through all the other children I've met and all the other parents I've met, I've learned so much about my relationship with my son and how to do that better. Do I always get it right? No. But do I listen to him so I can get it right and do it better? Yes, I do. And that's very important, because I have as much to learn from him as he has to learn from me. And I'd like to think of our relationship as more equal, and that he feels listened to. And sometimes he'll tell me he doesn't feel listened to, and life's unfair, and this is rubbish. And we have to stop and we talk about that. And I think about what he might be feeling at that moment and what the reason is that he might be behaving like that. And that's really interesting. So, I just want you to know, you're not alone. Love the sound of the siren going by. And it's okay to not fully understand your child sometimes, and sometimes to parent depend upon our mood. But it's also okay to know that you're growing every day as a parent. You're learning from your child, because the rule book, the books we read, don't always have the answers that represent our child and our children, and that's really important to remember. So yeah, enjoy them. And I'm just here to share my experiences with you, help you in any way that I can and support you, and know that you're not alone. Okay?